Yes, yeah, we're moving on, looking for direction. We've covered much ground. Thinking back to innocence, I can no longer connect. I don't have a heart left to throw around. Oh, and time moves on like a train that disappears into the night sky. Yeah, I still get a sad feeling inside to see the red tail lights wave goodbye. But we'll grow old together. We'll grow old together. And this love will never, this old love will never die.
He's going to be with me, you know, every day now, every night, and he's with me. So I'll never walk alone, you know. He'll be with me, he'll be by my side, we'll work together, and we'll get through the rough times and we'll get through the good times.
So much lost my way, maybe a face for every day that so casually slipped me by. Oh, and time moves on like a train that disappears into the night sky. Yeah, I still get a sad feeling inside to see the red tail lights wave goodbye. But we'll grow old together. We'll grow old together. And this love will never, this old love will never die.
He helps me out heaps and I just feel so much more confident and safer.
It's made a big difference to my life. He changes your focus on where you're sitting, which is basically in a wheelchair.
And when I fall out of my wheelchair, she stands and guards me and stuff.
Before Harry, I couldn't get in and out of the lifts by myself, but now with him, he presses the lift buttons for me.
And this love will never, this old love will never die. Yes, yeah, we're moving on, moving right along.
I would not be here today if it wasn't for Mabel.
Hello, I'm Anthony Warlow. A successful singing career is a tough journey at the very best of times. Tonight's Australian story is about a young man who I met a couple of years ago, who has defied the experts to fulfill the dream of taking his place on stage. Tim McCallum is a terrific young talent, but more than that, he's an inspiration. This is his story.
A couple of months after I got home from rehab, the Assistance Dogs Australia called me up and said, we've got a dog for you.
Buster, come here, jump, hey, hello.
To have someone over your shoulder the whole time gets so monotonous, and now to have a dog that looks at you adoringly and knows when you're wheeling up to a door here at home, knows that it's his job to open it. And he loves it. He almost rips it off the hinges to get it open. But, you know, and then he looks back at you and goes, yeah, did I do a good job? And I'm like, yeah, you did, mate, go on, you know. And
Fine.
so it's an amazing experience.
Get up. Give. Good boy.
Watching him work is just awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Get up. Fine. Hold. Good boy.
I never get sick of watching him pick up a remote or press a button. It's so clever.
I couldn't believe the guy came and got me after the show and he said, we're going to take you downstairs to meet Hugh Jackman. And I'm like, are you serious? There's one song to go, and I'm like, I don't care, just take me down. So, yeah, it was amazing, absolutely amazing.
Those touches, those moments where
It was bizarre, and then we just spent about 10, 15 minutes just talking about the show and Whopper and Buster and performing and Peter Allen, and I couldn't believe it. It was, yeah, big high.
And without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the man of the moment, Mr. Tim McCallum.
When you walk through a storm.
When we have disappointments, we don't cry in front of Tim unless he's crying. Then it's full on, it's permission, like everybody gets to cry, yeah. But it doesn't happen very often, I have to say. So, yeah, he's a brave boy, and if he can be brave with all he has to deal with, then we owe him that much, that we be brave too.
At the end of the storm. I'm in the public a lot as a performer. I get the opportunity to raise awareness. And because Assistance Dogs Australia are a charity, it's important to me that I try and give something back to them for giving me Buster. So I decided that I was going to put on a concert. Walk on through the wind.
There was about 1,200 people there, which was just enormous. And yeah, it was just the best time. It was great. The band were terrific.
We've been given another task by our board that have empowered me today to ask Tim whether he would be our next ambassador for Assistance Dogs Australia.
He's always been stronger than all of us, really. And we take our strength from him.
This is the moment, this is the day, when I send all my doubts and demons on their way.
It's 8 years and he's still in the same wheelchair, and it hurts for a moment, and then you see the joy on Tim's face and you go, what right do we have to be that sad, that hurt, when he's so accepting and so happy with how things have gone for him, yeah.
This is the moment when all I done.
When you look over and you see Tim's face singing the songs, you know, it's a fabulous feeling from a mother's point of view.
This is the day, see it sparkle and shine. Raised around $20,000, which was just enough to train another dog. This is the moment, my final day. What I'm able to do actually defies a lot of medical prognosis, I suppose you could say. Most C4 quadriplegics wouldn't be able to do what I can do, so I'm very lucky.
Followed Tim on his journey, and I couldn't believe the turnaround in this guy from when I'd last seen him in the spinal ward. Here he was a statement to the world, to Whopper, that you can rise, if you've got a passion, you can rise to the highest.